All right, guys, so third unboxing of the day. Thank you guys so much for all of your overwhelming support. I really do appreciate it. Love to you guys. The iPad Air just shipped. It just came, and I gotta tell you guys, is a big difference between a store pickup and shipping time. Like shipping, it takes forever. Normally on my channel, I always like to show you guys a shipping box, so when you get yours, you know exactly what to expect, and you're presented with this. So I wasn't sure which color to go with. And fun little fact, I was gonna get all the colors for the iPad Air, but I figured the iPhone would be more popular. So I just decided to get one color for this. Yeah. And here we are, the iPad Air in sky blue. The iPad Air is totally reasonably priced. Like definitely. This is 64 gigs, of course, sky blue. Let's just take it out the box. Yeah. Wow, okay. All right, so the sky blue. This is the iPad Air. Let's see what's inside the box. Okay, we have a power adapter included inside the box. A power adapter. $600, basically $800, $1,000. You're getting a power adapter included inside the box. Type-C to Type-C because the new iPad Airs has Type-C. So let's take this bad boy out the plastic. Ooh, this blue looks like paradise. You guys, when you look into the sky, that's exactly the blue I see right now. I know that was kind of cheesy. Right away, I noticed the bezels are a lot thicker. Trust me, I noticed. And we're gonna turn this on right away. And you have this new power button. The power button is actually a lot longer this time around because this doubles as a fingerprint scanner. You have quad speakers actually on the top and on the bottom. I'm gonna do a comparison comparing this to the 2018 iPad Pro. The iPad Air comes in green, rose gold, space gray, silver. All right, so let me set this up. It's typical iOS stuff that you guys know and love. And I like how the background is adapting to the home screen. That's pretty cool. And the screen is laminated, so you can see it in different angles without any, air gap. And here's the 12 Pro Max in blue. This is totally similar. This is a better comparison. And yeah, it matches almost kind of one-to-one. The blue on the 12 Pro, a lot darker compared to the iPad Air. But for the most part, it complement each other. So I wanted to get the green iPad, but I just wasn't sure. There's so many good colors to choose from. Touch ID is so it's a little bit more cumbersome compared to Face ID. And there you guys have it, iPad OS 14. So here's my 2018 iPad Pro. Very similar design. I do have the cellular edition, a cellular version of the iPad Pro 2018. This is the Wi-Fi only. I made a dedicated video talking about Wi-Fi plus cellular. Is it even worth going for that? Make sure you guys check that video out. But as you guys can see, there's no flash. Oh, I keep on forgetting. It's Touch ID. I don't know. Touch ID is going to take some time to get used to. I do have a screen protector currently on this, Paperlike. They're not sponsoring this video, but I do recommend it. I like it. It does feel like real paper. It has a texture. But in terms of the brightness, very similar. Maybe the iPad Pro gets a little bit brighter. Oh, matter of fact, it is brighter. Oh, and look at the 120 hertz. I definitely do see that. This is 60 hertz. This is 120. You do have support for the second generation Apple Pencil. I do have one right here. And you just put it on the side. It's automatically going to see it. Voila. I'm not a fan of Scribble. I turn this off because I find it a little annoying. Sub to Pops. But it works fine here. So that works. And to put the cherry on top, you have the Magic Keyboard. I love my Magic Keyboard. I'm going to do a full-blown review on this 6 months later. I had it since day one, and it works perfectly on the iPad Air. And this is exactly like having an iPad Pro. Like, there's nothing, this is incredible. Just that 60 hertz is not a deal breaker, but you do notice that right away coming from the iPad Pro. But all your gestures work just fine. If you always wanted an iPad Pro, but you don't want to spend the iPad Pro prices, this is it. The only caveat or something to get used to is Touch ID. This is still an iPad Pro. What's an iPad Pro? I can't wait for Jerry Rig everything to do a bend test. I'm definitely not doing that. You notice there's no microphone hole right here. So Apple removed that. Maybe improve durability on the ear? If so, all right, side by side, exactly the same. You have this nice symmetry design, like you don't have no antenna lines, maybe because I have the cellular. In terms of weight, the iPad Pro is definitely lighter than the Air, but not by much. I don't have a scale or anything, unfortunately. That's basically it. Stay tuned for my iPad Air review. Stay tuned for my iPhone 12 review, the camera test, the 5G test. I'm going to be so busy. I'm going to be working overtime. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe with notifications on and comment down below your thoughts and opinions. Until next time, guys.